very good evening to everyone. My name is Sheamson, and today my topic is about my hobby. So, what is a hobby? Is something that you do during your free time. Most of you, your hobbies will be like cooking, will be like reading, maybe you will be like smoking, you will be like watching TV. But for me, I find that these things are too costly. I need to buy cooking equipment, I need to buy books to read, I need to buy cigarettes to smoke, and I need to buy a TV to watch my TV. So, what is mine? Mine is actually costless. My hobby is actually to daydream.
Oh.
Yeah. Since young, I've always been a very imaginative person. So, my mom, in order to keep me busy and keep me quiet, she just need to give me one small little thing. This small little thing can keep me occupied for more than 5 hours. And that thing is actually a toothpick. Why? Because that particular toothpick can become a spear, it can become a sword, it can be anything that you want to imagine. Yeah, that's how childish I was when I was young. I'm a very imaginative person, but as I grew up, the tools that I used to imagine grew bigger. So it became into a pen. So what can this pen become? This pen can become a wand. Bet all of you should have watched Harry Potter, right? Yeah. So this is like Expelliarmus. Yeah. But at times this pen, if you open up the cap and you attach it all the way to behind, it does look a bit like a rocket. So at times when you are bored, you just prepare to launch up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's just ways to kill time and to let time pass as fast as possible so that the event they are waiting for just appears immediately. Besides using tools, I tend to use only my brain as well, so I do not use tools. Somehow I advance my level. So, I bet people who know me knows that I love to gamble. I'm basically a gambler. I love to gamble. But what do gamblers hate? They hate to lose. So there are times whereby whenever I watch a particular movie like God of Gamblers, I feel like, oh, imagine I'm like him. I can just change the card into an ace or into a king. If I do that, right, and I see the person's face, it's like, why he got king? When he actually has the king, but his king got disappeared because of me. It felt so cool. So at times, I tend to feel like when I imagine myself being very rich through gambling, or I can even imagine myself as a very successful salesperson. I'm actually a salesperson myself, but before that I wasn't. I was just a student. So I perceive myself as a very successful salesperson, a person who is very passionate, a person who is very charismatic, a person who can talk very well and socialize with many, many people. But what is the action that I took to become that particular salesperson? I got a job as a salesperson instead of any other things. Because getting a job to be a salesperson definitely is the crucial step to become a salesperson in the first place. So back to daydreaming. Daydreaming is very different from dreaming. It's because it's a controlled dream. You can actually think of any single aspect and tweak that particular fact into the certain fantasy that you want. So imagine if you are sleeping and you're dreaming and you find that actually, oh, dreaming is actually like daydreaming, but no, sometimes you get nightmares, right? But daydreaming is, you don't get nightmares, you just get fantasy every single day. But it's like perfect, no? So, why I like daydreaming is that 5 minutes of daydreaming is like 1 year of my life.
Oh.
So imagine how many times I've daydreamed already, how many lives I've lived already. Probably I'll be like 100 over years old and I live like 10 over lives already. Dream myself as a ninja, as a wizard, as anything I want to be. So guys, this is me, and I'm a dreamer, I'm a gambler. Nice to meet you guys.